First, welcome to the video. Today we explore why U.S. dating and friendships can feel like an invisible cultural exam for immigrants and newcomers. We will unpack myths, decode miscommunication, reduce pressure, and share practical tools to build authentic connections. Stay with me as we move smoothly from insights to actionable strategies. Next, here is our roadmap. We will begin by challenging Hollywood-influenced expectations. Then we will examine common miscommunication patterns. After that, we will discuss the social pressure trap and share survival advice. We will practice with scripts, walk through multiple diagrams, test your understanding with quizzes, and end with key takeaways and a concise summary. Meanwhile, a quick disclaimer. This content is for general educational purposes, not mental health advice, legal guidance, or professional counseling. Every person's context and local subculture vary widely. Please consider these ideas as flexible tools rather than rigid rules. Furthermore, set aside the media blueprint. Mass media frequently exaggerates intensity and compresses timelines. Real social life is often slower, quieter, and unscripted. Relying on fictional patterns builds pressure and unrealistic expectations. The takeaway is to disengage from performance and anchor yourself in authenticity. After that, reality requires nuance. There is no single American culture. Instead, there are overlapping microcultures across cities, regions, and communities. Expect soft signals and practice clarifying without pressure. Use simple, direct language to verify interest and timing. Remember that real life is iterative rather than dramatic. Follow a simple checklist. Observe first, ask clarifying questions, state your boundary clearly, and move on calmly when needed. Now, miscommunication often hides in small cues. Many newcomers come from cultures that prize indirectness, while many Americans value directness, especially in casual settings. Humor styles vary, and sarcasm or self-deprecation might not translate well. Boundaries concerning time, personal space, and consent are explicit and important. Conversational rhythm often involves shorter turns and brief pauses. What feels polite to you may appear vague to others, and what feels blunt to you may appear honest to them. Consequently, the mind map organizes core areas: directness, humor, boundaries, small talk, invitations, and diversity. Each branch highlights practical norms like explicit no's, context-sensitive humor, respect for personal space, and limited follow-ups. This helps you visualize where misunderstandings often begin and guides focused practice. Additionally, use simple scripts to reduce uncertainty. A starter question invites local knowledge without pressure. A clarifier confirms availability directly. A boundary statement sets expectations about planning and time. A humor disclaimer gives others permission to guide you. An exit line helps you move on respectfully when the fit is not there. Similarly, watch for the pressure trap. Overanalyzing every message or trying to imitate a perceived local persona quickly erodes authenticity. Rigid rules often backfire. Focus on being present, curious, and engaged in the process rather than chasing a specific outcome. In contrast, consider a common texting pattern. You propose hanging out, receive a non-committal response, and then the conversation stalls. In many contexts, maybe indicates low commitment or soft no. Clarify once. And if scheduling remains vague, stop following up after 1 or 2 attempts. Respect your time and do not chase ambiguity. Thereafter, keep it simple. Relax your timeline, because connection building takes time. Prioritize curiosity over performance. Lower the stakes by aiming for good conversations instead of perfect outcomes. Evaluate fit periodically and move on without resentment when a dynamic does not flow. Consequently, the flowchart illustrates a simple decision path. If an interaction is not flowing, first, clarify once. If reciprocity remains low, stop following up after 1 or 2 attempts and move on respectfully. If there is reciprocity, schedule a low-pressure meeting and evaluate the fit in person while respecting boundaries. Next, compare direct and indirect communication. Direct style values clarity and explicit answers. An explicit no is considered respectful. Hints are minimized, and follow-up is limited to 1 or 2 attempts. Indirect style often relies on context and soft refusals to maintain harmony. Tone and timing are critical, and additional follow-ups may be normal. Recognizing this difference reduces misread intentions. Then, here is a quick guide to small talk. Safer starters include weather, local events, and weekend plans. Light discussion of work or school focuses on projects and routines rather than gossip. Personal topics can center on hobbies, food, or travel. Use caution with finances, politics, or religion until strong rapport is established. Now here is your first quiz question. Which approach best reduces miscommunication when you sense a soft yes, such as maybe or I will let you know? Option A. Keep texting daily until they choose a time. Option B. Clarify once, then stop after 1 to 2 unanswered attempts. Option C. Assume it means yes and show up anyway. Option D. Ask mutual friends to pressure them. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section. Next, the correct answer is option B. Clarifying once and limiting follow-up to 1 or 2 attempts respects boundaries, conserves your energy, and avoids chasing ambiguity. Now for the second quiz question. If a connection feels forced and repeatedly confusing, what is the recommended move? Option A. Double down and try to fix the person. Option B. Copy a television character's style until it works. Option C. Move on quickly and without resentment. Option D. Wait indefinitely for them to change. You may pause the video now to consider your answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section. Afterward, the correct answer is option C. When a connection feels forced or confusing, treat it as a mismatch rather than a personal failure. Move on quickly and without resentment to preserve authenticity and energy. Furthermore, these are the key takeaways. Discard media-driven expectations, learn the local nuances of directness, humor, and boundaries, lower the stakes by focusing on presence, clarify once and limit follow-ups, and protect your authenticity by moving on when the fit is not there. Finally, to summarize, U.S. social life often rewards clarity, explicit boundaries, and authenticity. You can learn norms without giving up your identity. Use light scripts, evaluate reciprocity, and keep interactions low pressure. Remember that belonging is a marathon, so pace yourself and remain kind to yourself throughout the process. As we wrap up, thank you for watching. If this helped, please like the video, share it with someone navigating a new culture, and subscribe for more practical guidance. Tell us in the comments which social cue or script you will try this week and what topics you want next.